The new turbine-powered Atlas Hydro underwent its first in-the-water test today in Lake Washington. She started up fine, but as you can see, there was that smoke.
The smoke you're seeing is very typical of the fire being put out by water. And it just kind of tends to wash the motor down.
You've got some experience, of course, with the other turbine, paint pack. Similar problems you had to overcome there?
No, actually, that boat popped up really easily, but we had a lot of things different on that boat. You know, this one hopefully is a new, improved version, but right now we're experiencing some growing pains with it.
Feel some added pressure because obviously it looks like you're going to miss the next race too.
No, we don't plan on missing any more races. We plan on running the boat tomorrow, and whatever the problem is tonight, we'll correct it.
But despite their efforts in the last 48 hours, the new Atlas van lines appears to have a serious problem. More serious than even crew chief Jim Lucero likes to admit. Today's testing went just like yesterday's. The boat just won't get up on a plane. And at this point, it is safe to assume that the Atlas will not be racing in Syracuse on Sunday.
I'm going to have to talk to the people from Atlas Van Lines about that, but I would say right now it looks extremely bleak.
All this has to be frustrating for driver Chip Hanauer, who can't even get his new boat out of the gate. And with the Atlas on the beach, the Budweiser will keep piling up points that may make it impossible for Hanauer to defend his national title. Under the present conditions, there's not much Hanauer can do.
I think it's frustrating as much as it is disappointing. You know, it's just disappointed. You know, I get paid to race other guys, and I haven't been able to do that yet. The boat wants to plane very easily. It takes very little power, but unfortunately the motor just can't give the boat the power it needs because it takes in too much water. So when I'm out there, basically, I'm just trying to monitor the gauges and keep the engine alive as it's ingesting water and trying to save the motor, not let it die completely.
The saga that they'll miss the New York stop this weekend. The good news is that they've got the boat moving now. The last 2 weeks had been terrible for the Atlas van lines. They could put the boat in the water, but they couldn't get it up on a plane. Today, with the addition of this skirt, the black piece of wood sticking out from the cowling, the problems of the dousing engine were solved. When the Atlas took off from the dock, the water spilling over the bow as it had done all week, the skirt redirected it down the sides of the craft, away from the engine. That gave Chip Hanauer time to build speed and send the new turbine screaming down the Lake Washington course.
It's nice to have the boat run decently. We're really pleased with it. We made a couple of adjustments last night and did some things to keep the water out of the engine compartment, and it popped right up, and we haven't had any trouble all day with that part of it. So now we're getting a chance to actually shake the boat down, get some speed up on it, get a chance for Chip to feel the thing, and learn a little bit about the engine.
You guys can finally smile.
We can finally smile, and I am.